The whole company was supposed to ring in the new year in luxury in Miami, yet the boss dumped the three of us top sales reps into a $10 a night co-ed hostel, and the plot twist? He turned right around, herded his yes men, and checked into a swanky 5-star private villa without a second glance. Facing our stunned silence, our boss Richard grinned smugly. Talent shines anywhere. This is character building. Character building, my foot. If he wants to play dirty, we'll play dirtier. As soon as he left, Kevin, our sharpest closer, let out a cold chuckle, fired off a text, and our biggest client replied instantly, payment on the balance delayed 6 months. Jessica didn't miss a beat. She dialed her phone, and her longest-standing client of 3 years announced on the spot, no contract renewal next year. Then it was my turn. I called home and said flatly, Dad, tear up that $10 million contract I just landed. I've heard of biting the hand that feeds you, but this is digging up the cash cow and burying it alive. Before we left, the boss had sworn up and down there'd be a huge surprise waiting for us. Turns out the surprise was regular staff get the resort, while the top sales team gets stuck in a bunk bed. As we stood there fuming, the boss actually clapped and cheered. Staying here builds grit. Grit means bigger paychecks later. Kevin blew a fuse right then. Boss, this is a team retreat. Why does everyone else get a 5-star suite but us? That's when Brenda, the boss's wife, let out a snort and finally showed her true colors. She looked at us like we were garbage. Richard's always been too soft, paying you sales folks those fat commissions? The company can't afford nice rooms with all that money flying out the door. Her words stung like a slap in the face. So that's it. They think we earn too much. Every cent of those commissions was in black and white, earned by bringing the company 10 times the profit we took home. I opened my mouth to fire back, but Brenda just smirked coldly. Mia, you're only making that money because the company blessed you with the opportunity. Rules don't matter here. Jessica, one of the company's founding sales reps, stared at the boss, her eyes brimming with hurt. Is this how you repay me after everything I've done? But before the boss could answer, his yes men jumped in, shameless as ever. Y'all make millions a year. Why not just pay for your own rooms? One sneered. Another chimed in, even more obsequious. The boss gives you a job. You should be grateful. Their moral grandstanding made my blood boil. Cut the crap. Why should we pay out of pocket? The air went dead silent. All eyes turned to Richard. He sighed and stabbed us in the back. My wife's right. Those fat paychecks have made you all entitled brats. This is final. With that, he led his entourage away in a grand procession, leaving the three of us stranded outside that dump of a hostel. The second his back disappeared around the corner, the three of us pulled out our phones in perfect sync. Kevin's voice was colder than ice. If he wants to play dirty, we'll choke his cash flow dry. Jessica shrugged, already dialing a number. All my big clients are jumping ship next year. I gave a sheepish smile. Full disclosure, my dad's a tycoon. The crumbs from his business could keep this whole company afloat. If the boss is hell-bent on self-destruction, we're gonna flip the table and walk away. After settling the scores, we dipped into our own pockets and booked a suite at the city's most lavish 5-star hotel. No way we were ruining our Miami trip over this garbage. But fate had a twisted sense of humor. We just stretched out by the infinity pool when, who should walk in but Richard and his crew.